Welcome back. Today we are making a potion. So let's get started. Select everything and delete it. I think most potions have a sort of circular shape. Oh, not that kind of circle. Oops. More like a spherical circle. There we go. And let's look at you from the side and move you up a unit. Okay. So now I think we want to try and make like a flat bottom. Typically spheres, or if you have a potion, you want it to be able to balance a little bit. So let's take you. Maybe go to face mode, proportional editing on. Maybe we'll reduce the sphere of influence. Stupid me. There we go. Now it should be a little flatter if we do this. Beautiful. And we can have sort of that concave edge. So it'll kind of sit on this ring right here. Okay. Now let's work on the top. Typically there's kind of that bottleneck and then a cork that goes into the bottleneck. So let's start by making the bottleneck. Let's select all of you and delete you. I'll delete the faces. And now let's select this edge loop. Oh, sorry, we gotta select those. And we can move you all in. Or maybe like an S. Okay, let's try it with that. S goes in. Maybe we'll move it down with a pretty big proportional editing thing. No, I kind of want this like the curve into the bottleneck. So maybe we have to select a little more to begin with. But yeah, let's do this before we do the bottleneck. I think that will be a better idea. Okay, look at it from the side. And then we're gonna have to go like that. Forgot this mode yet again. Of course. Okay. Let's kind of shrink it in. Not quite like that, but we're getting somewhere. Now, take you, and you move you up a bit. Maybe we'll turn proportional editing off just for a second, because we kind of want this necking shape like that. And then maybe we'll just select you. Yeah. Look at the side, move you up. Okay. So we now have this, and now we want to basically add some thickness. Even though this is eventually going to become pretty much clear, I still think it's a good idea. So if we extrude, it'll only go up and down. I don't know if there's a way to extrude inwards. Does inset work here? No, not necessarily. What if we fill and then inset? Oh, my TV just turned on. Give me a sec, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I had to mute that. Sorry, I was gonna watch the newest episode of Survivor, but I didn't record it, so I had to make sure I could get it on demand before it disappeared from the on demand. Which probably had more time than I did, but I just wanted to make sure, so I went there. But then, if you're paused for too long, it gets you out of there. So here we are. Anyways, okay. So did I fill that? What happened here? Okay, I did fill that. So now we could maybe inset, but why is insetting giving me these triangles? What the heck? Okay, let's go back. Okay, we now have an open loop. I feel like I'm missing something. There must be a way of doing this. bridge edge loops? No, because only one edge loop selected. What if we add a solidify modifier? That kind of works. Maybe we'll make you a little thicker. Oh, not that thick. 0.2 seems okay. I don't really like what's going on up here with this this section, but I think we can cover that up with the cork, so I'm not too worried about it. Let's just stick with it. I think that's okay. Let's go to object mode, shade auto smooth. Sweet. And let's now create, so we'll call this potion. Just want to get in the habit of naming my stuff nicely. So this is, that's not, there we go, potion. And now we want to create the cork. So in order to do that, let's start with a sphere that will move off to the side just for a second. Size it down. Whatever, good for now. And we will create, to go along with that, a cylinder, I guess. Yeah, cylinder should be good. How many sides does a cylinder need? Certainly not 32. 16 will probably be more than enough. I didn't know this was something you could adjust. That's interesting, though. I mean, let's set it to triangles. I don't know, I like triangles more than n-gons, I'll tell you that. Okay, move you along the y-axis to exactly where we moved you. Well, I guess this doesn't work quite exactly the same. That's fine. Let's go to edit mode. We'll take you and size you down. And with the idea being that if we select all of you and move you up into the sphere, that part will kind of get merged, and then we can go to the bottom, select all these faces, and move those in. And it still doesn't quite look like a cork, but now if we move you up, you sort of start to see the picture that we're going for, and I think that looks pretty good. So let's take you and you. Oh, let's parent first. Let's parent you. So, oh, I'm in edit mode. I was gonna say what's happening here. Control P. I guess keep transform. And you, instead of sphere, are the cork. Okay. Now let's select cork. Go to edit mode. Select everything. Really? Not letting me select all of you at once? I was gonna say, what? Come on now. Really? Was that because I did keep transform? What's happening here? We're on the cork body. Okay, there we go. I don't know what was happening. Okay. Let's move you along the y-axis. Let's move you along the z-axis. And we might actually just be good right there. Maybe a little further down. I'll get you back from the side. Okay, and I think that looks pretty good. We are going to want to eventually copy this potion body to make like the liquid inside. Actually, maybe we can do that a different way. Let's start by making a material. And this material will be glass. And so we can make it, I mean, it should be basically white, but maybe let's give it a slight bluish tint. And then reduce the alpha value way down to like 0.1 or so. Okay. And now let's go over here to the cork. Let's just select you for now, and maybe you. You and you. Okay, new material, and we'll call it cork. And base color is somewhere in the yellowish, brownish, orangish area. This might be one where like a noise modifier would be good. We'll see if we have enough time with like compositing and stuff like that. For whatever reason, it's not selected for here, but that's okay because we can come here and here and here, and now you're made of cork too. Okay, so now we have the body and we have the cork. I think the one thing left would be the liquid. Let's make it a colorful liquid, maybe like a, I don't know, purple or something. One way we can do that is by going here, moving you up, sizing you down slightly though, only slightly. Okay, and go into edit mode, and we can try and get rid of, I'm trying to, like, half probably seems about right. Get rid of half the faces. Oh my god, I did it again. I keep making this mistake. Okay. Oh, not Z. What am I doing? Oh my god. Okay, X. Delete the faces. Here we are. Did I not delete all the faces again? Oh my god. What am I doing? Okay, we've deleted the faces now. I'm pretty sure. I'm very sure. Okay, let's take this edge loop. And let's fill it. And then maybe do a couple insets so the Ngon problem isn't too bad. I think this had 16 sides, which means that if we cut it in 4, each of those would have 4. I'm trying to do some mental math. I think it's probably just easiest to do something like this, and then use the knife tool. Just go from here to here, enter, and then same thing, but from here to here. Okay, now these aren't perfect, and these are all Ngons, these, but I don't know, I think they're probably slightly better. I was thinking there was some way of going like this, where they would all have 4 sides, but if I did that, instead of having 4 sides, we're gonna have 6 sides. For whatever reason, I thought that, well, I thought wrong. Oh, also I messed up one of these lines. I was gonna say, I thought that because I had chosen a power of 4 for the number of sides, that would make it easier to deal with the Ngon situation, but I must have messed up the math somewhere. Anyways, not super important to what we're doing right now. We have that, which is an important part, and really none of this is super important because we're only selecting, we're taking these faces and we're selecting all of it, and we're gonna add a new color, and let's make it a nice like pinkish purplish. I don't know, I feel like most potions should have some fancy coloring to it to make it look magic or something. We'll make it very no roughness, very metallic. I don't know if I like that. Let's see, let's add a light source. Yeah, actually, before we add a light source, let's add a plane. We can make the plane really big. This plane should have a different material. As much as I like this material, it's quite flashy. We probably want something a little less extreme. Potions are often, I don't know, sold in the stores, so maybe we'll make it like kind of a wooden texture. Pretty rough. I don't know, wood's not really metallic, but let's give it a little metallicness. Okay, and assign. There we go. Maybe make it a little darker. I think that should be good once we add the lights. Let's add a light. That's not a light, we're not in object mode. Let's go to object mode, add a light, and we will add some areas. I like areas because, I don't know, I feel like they're easier to control. Like a point source kind of spreads out in every direction. Areas point in one singular direction. But they still have a little bit of diffusivity, like they spread out more. So I like that. Okay, let's rotate you, kind of angle you there, move you along the y-axis, rotate you along the z-axis. Bang, just like that. Let's duplicate you, move you along the y-axis, and then do the same thing from somewhere over here, rotate along the z-axis, and there we go. We have 2 light sources now looking at the potion. So now if we go into render mode, it's not super bright, but I do kind of like the effect that we're getting here. I think it looks good. Not super happy with the shape of the bottle, but what can you do? Okay, let's go back to this. How much time do we have left? We have about 4 minutes or so. Okay. What? I mean, this bottle, I just, I do not like the way that this looks. There's something that is making me, I don't know, just really not like the potion material, the glass material. Is that no, not compositing. Where is it? Is it shading? Yeah, there's something here I can do, I'm sure, but I don't have a ton of experience with this, so I'm going to try what I can. Okay. I think if you draw this alpha out. Okay. I don't really know what I'm doing with this one. Maybe it's the roughness that should be have a bump map. Okay, what is the bump knit? What does this do? I don't really know. Okay, so maybe let's not do that then. I know I want alpha low, but it doesn't look very clean. And I'd much rather have something that is kind of a constant clearness instead of what we're getting here, which is kind of this graininess. You do see graininess in some types of glass, like you know, that pre-shattered glass, or not pre-shattered. I don't know what frosted glass, is that what it's called? I'm not totally sure, but I think you know what I'm talking about. So I guess we could just say I'm going for that, even though I'm not, if I'm being honest. None of this really feels like what I'm going for, but let's just try testing stuff out. Ambient occlusion. Okay. Okay, this started at 16. I'm not quite sure what it does. Inside. Only local. Distance. I can't see through it when ambient occlusion's there, so I don't think that's it either. What if we put it like 0.05? What does it look like there? It still has, yeah, I don't know. Also, my computer monitor has this weird thing where like blue pixels show up everywhere. I don't think it shows up on the YouTube videos, which makes it a little hard to describe, but like right now I'm seeing blue pixels like over here and over here. And like it's also here, I'm sure, but I can't really see it because it fades in with the graininess, so I don't know how much of it is the graininess and how much is the pixels. Regardless, it doesn't really matter. Okay, let's stick with this for now. I mean, whatever, it is what it is. Let's go back to the is that this? Which one is the liquid inside of the... What am I missing? One of these is the actual liquid. Is it you? I think it has to be, right? Because nothing else has that material in it. Huh. Okay. But it's not, right? Like, what happened here? Edit mode? Object mode, sphere, edit mode. Okay, now we're okay. I think we got that now. All right. Ah, I see what happened. Okay. This is also part of the same object, which I didn't really want it to be, but that's okay. Let's go back to materials. I think maybe not quite 1 on the, the metallicity. Let's make it a 0.8. I guess there should be a little bit of see-through, right? It's a liquid, so 0.8. Okay. Let's go to the quark now. And what is it inside? I don't know what's happening. Oh, it's because I'm in edit mode still. Oh my god. Okay, we're here. Shading. I think this is where you could use a bump map or something like that to add some texture here. Maybe, would it be in the color? No. That is not it, certainly. Base color. Which of these seems like it could be what I'm looking for? Man, there is so much in Blender. I feel like you could spend a life just learning all of this stuff and still never fully get it. My god, look how much math is there. I just want like a distribution, like a noise. Is there noise? Noise texture? Could that be it? 2D? No, I guess it would have to be 3D. I mean, I like the texture, but the color is now just black and white. So, is that because of this? But then this, huh? Because it's just a texture, I guess. What if we cut you? And we take you to roughness, maybe? No. What would you go to? No, not that. Not that either. Not that either. Could it be this? This random walk? There's something going on when I mess with this. I mean, I guess we can 1 meter, 2 meters. Coat. Could maybe some of this be what I wanted with the glass? What is sheen? Oh, yes, I do think that's what I would want with glass. Okay, roughness. I don't think we really care about that too much. Emission, thin film. Okay, whatever. I don't think we're gonna get the cork going great, but if I can get the glass looking a little better, I think I'll consider that a success. Okay, we're back here, and I think it was coat, something like that. Roughness. No, was it coat? I don't think it was. Sheen, maybe. I mean, it's there, but it just doesn't seem to be doing much. Oh, well, I mean, that's a shame. I feel like there's something here that I'm missing. Let's add the coat back, maybe. What is IOR? Oh, index of refraction. So I don't know what the index of refraction of glass is, but I can look it up. Index of refraction for glass. I'm kind of surprised there's no way to just like select a common material. Okay, it typically ranges from 1.4 to 1.9. Let's throw it in the middle. 1.6. Doesn't seem to be doing a whole lot. Oh, I forgot to do this. Not that it really matters for this one, but it's good practice. Okay. I mean, I'm kind of out of time, but it is what it is. Probably not the best model I've ever created, but it is definitely... You know what? There's one thing I can do before I head out of here. I should make the top a little bigger. I think the scale is kind of slightly off. I'd like to move all this. Let's go into this mode, look from the side. Kind of scale all of you down in the Z direction. Like that, maybe, and then move you down like that. I think in order for that to be more successful, we might want to bulge you out. So Shift Z and kind of go like this, and then do the same thing here. Shift Z. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. What am I doing? Oh, it's because I hit the Z key. S, Shift Z. Now we got it. Yeah, we're kind of making it more circular now. And so we can take all of these, get that general circular shape, and then it kind of becomes concave. Oops. I think instead what we want to do now is take you and make you smaller. Yeah. Oh, like that. And then take you, and like that. And then take you and move you down. Okay, sweet. And then we can go back to object mode, go to Quark, take all of you. Hello. All of you. Oh my god. Object mode. I gotta select you both at the same. I thought when you parent something you're able to do that, but I must have made a mistake in the parenting process. Okay. Does that look better? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Let's make the Quark a little bigger. Oops. No. Just want to select you two. Okay, then we go to edit mode. Select all of you. Make you slightly bigger. And then once it's slightly bigger, we move you up. Oh my god. I messed up again. I did the same mistake I keep making. Bang. Bang. Just a little smaller so that we know that it's going into the bottle. And now, okay. I think we just got to get a good angle of this glass. The alpha being random is kind of problematic, but there's not really a ton that I know how to fix right now. That doesn't mean there isn't stuff I can fix. I'm sure there is, but I just don't know exactly what to do with it. Anything here, maybe? I don't think that was it. What is it? Voronoi texture. I'm going to go ahead and say that is not what I want. Okay, whatever. We're good. We made the model. It's not my best model of all time, but it is a potion, and I think most people would be able to tell you that just by looking at it. So, or at least I hope they can. I still kind of wish this was bigger. It is eating away at me. Okay, I'll make one last fix. I know I keep saying I'm done, and then I keep coming back for more, but I think that's a good sign, if anything. It means that I'm having fun. Let's go back to object mode. Click you, go into this, Okay, so we want to make just the general mouth wider, which means we probably want to just like delete that. Did that fix it? Kind of. What is happening? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it, man. I keep doing the same mistake over and over and over again. I was about to do it again. That's the crazy thing. I'm saying it out loud and I'm still making the mistake. Okay. Select faces. Go to object mode. We're on this object now. Get rid of those faces. I don't know, let's take this edge loop and make it slightly bigger. Just like that. Now, if we go here, what is happening there? I don't like that there's this stuff remaining. I don't know what that is. I don't want it anywhere. Get rid of those vertices. Okay, I think that should be fine now. If we're in here, okay, let's go back to object mode, select you and you, move you guys down. I think that should be good. Where's the solidify modifier? Is it possible that it's just not thick enough? No, I don't think that was it. Okay, is it possible that it's an order thing? I don't think it is, but you never know. Okay, it's certainly not, because it won't even let me do that. So, let's apply you. Okay, whatever. We are good. I like the size of the cork now a little better, so I'm happy with that. With that, thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.